morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to anybody that may be here, that may be in here on time, and also anybody that's gonna replay the show today. Greatly appreciate you all for checking out Two Turn was good, for checking out Fact and Stats on YouTube and all that. I'm gonna play some of these little background music real quick that's auto generated on YouTube before we get started with the show today. Before we get started with the show today. What? I about to say what? Um. Oh my gosh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Twink, what's the word, bro? Everybody that's coming in, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody that's coming in, good morning. Bro, what? Cam Black was good. Let me pull up one more thing. I know I'm stop. I'm not playing music no more. I'm about to stop it though. I'm not playing music no more, bro. I'm cutting back on music, bro. I ain't gonna lie, especially on the YouTube. I'm all right. I was frozen, especially on the YouTube side of things. I'm cutting music out. Um, but for the ones that's here active and early on the YouTube side, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Welcome, 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 welcome to Facts and Stats. As you see floating on the bottom of the screen, welcome to the best show in the world. Appreciate all the supporters and everybody that rock with Facts and Stats on a day-to-day basis. If you're Andrew, what's good? If you are in here so far, make sure you all like this video. If you're in here so far, make sure you all like this live. Like this live. Liking live helps the algorithm out for a random person that's probably surfing on YouTube to come across Facts and Stats and be willing to tap in, join the show via the chat or join the show via the stage. So either way, it'll be great. Facts and Stats is a platform that allows everybody to come on the stage and speak their mind in regards to whatever the topic is. Next, make sure you all comment throughout the show today if you feel the need to do so. I read every single comment for the most part. Also, if you are willing to share it with one person, I would love for you all to share the show with one person. That will be great as well, whether it's one person individually, whether it's a Twitter group chat, whether it's an iPhone group chat, whether it's an Instagram group chat, whatever the case may be. I would love for you all to be able to share it out with one person and let them know what Fact and Stats is. Last but not least, if you're not subscribed to Fact and Stats on YouTube, I would love for you all to subscribe. I think somebody subscribed this morning, so that's great. Sitting at 1,013. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. And I know how the journey was getting to 1,000, so I really can't wait to see what it's going to be like getting to 2,000, and then 3,000, and on and on and on and on and on. As I continue to try to put YouTube at the forefront of Fact and Stats, as far as the show purposes, while still utilizing playback and obviously Twitter Spaces and things like that. So make sure y'all subscribe if you're not subscribed. If anybody in here is ever in the need to want to extend their support, there are a couple of things you guys can do on a day-to-day basis. Becoming a member, that lets me know that you rock with me on a month-to-month basis for the most part. I have members that are like 5 months, 6 months so far, so that's a crazy blessing. How can you become a member? It's the link in the description on this video. There's 3 different levels you can join as. They all have different customized perks. And the ability to send emotes into the chat. You also get the Fact and Stats logo next to your name, obviously. Also, you can send super chats and super stickers at any time throughout the show today. The amount will not matter to me. I'll be grateful regardless. And as you see on the back end, all extended support is appreciated. All extended support is greatly appreciated. So anybody ever in here wanted to become a member of the Fact and Stats community and join the family, I would greatly appreciate it. And again, you can do it by clicking the link in the description. Also, make sure you all check out Fact and Stats on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You're going to continuously see clips from playback while we're watching the games posted, live things that are worth clipping. You're also going to see clips from the show, whether it's me talking or whether it's people that's on the stage with me talking, being distributed to those platforms as well. So make sure you all follow Fact and Stats on Twitter. And then also, on top of that, it's important to just follow Fact and Stats on Twitter. Or if you just see the tweet in the morning time, I'll always tweet where the show will be held. What the hell? I always tweet where the show will be held. I always tweet where the show be held, so the show be live on YouTube and Twitter. I'm adding the Twitter part now because it's always broadcasted on Twitter every time anyway. So it's good to let people know that YouTube and Twitter, it'll be broadcasted on. Open everyone to come speak their mind. We're gonna be talking about the anonymous NBA player poll that got released yesterday, I believe. Even with Dame, the Pacers go up 2-0. Grizzlies down 0-2. They look hopeless. That's why you see that in the title. And then Luka and LeBron even in series. LeBron was throwing me off last night, but he made some plays that's worth me having him in the title. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing me off last night, but I'll give him a pass for now. Justin, what's good? Lawrence, what's good? So that's what the show's gonna be. Dang, I didn't even type LeBron's name right in the title. on YouTube. See, that's how I'm feeling. Like I ain't even put the N on his name. Hold on. Luka and LeBron. Luka and LeBron even the series. All right. Damn, I forgot to add something. Hold on. Do 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 do. Hold on, y'all. My bad. My bad, y'all. But either way, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button as more people came in here. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button and like this video. I will greatly appreciate that. I will greatly appreciate that. And like I was saying, make sure you all follow on Fact and Stats on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I told you all why. Next, playback. Playback is the next important thing as far as Fact and Stats related. I look at playback as number 2 or 3, however you want to do it, with YouTube being number 1. What is playback? Playback is a platform that allows me to host a show there if I choose to do so. I have my camera on just like I have my camera on now. It's a live chat room, just like obviously a live chat room now, and people can join the stage as well. What do we do in playback? We watch NBA games, or we watch sports, period, every single day. Every single day, every single night, we're watching games. We got 3 games tonight. We're going to start with, as far as the NBA side of things, we're going to start with Magic and Celtics. We're also going to be watching some of Cleveland and Miami. Tatum is listed as doubtful as of yesterday. We'll see if that changes. We're also going to be watching a little bit of Cleveland and Miami. And then last but not least, what I can't wait to watch tonight, I'm not going to lie to you, Game 2, Warriors and Rockets. My bold prediction, I think the Warriors go up 2-0 on the road. My bold prediction for the night, I think the Warriors go up 2-0 on the road. So make sure you all pull up and join the Fact and Stats playback room. Again, that link is in the description on this video as well. It's an app you can download. Does not cost any money. And you can just sign up and join the room and come watch the games along with us. And if you need VIP to be able to see the screen with us, just let me know. I do prioritize people that are YouTube members and or subscribers on playback when it comes to VIP priority. So last but not least, check out the website for Fact and Stats of Pearl. You do not have to check it out right now. I finally have a design that I want. I finally got the placement on the shirt that I want. I literally just ordered some new vinyl today as well. So I will be making some more shirts. I would expect for these shirts to drop within the next week or 2, personally. So make sure you all stay tuned for that, as you'll probably see me wear a couple of them within the next week, my damn self. But make sure you all stay tuned for that. The website is factandstats.us if anybody's ever curious. The website is factandstats.us if anybody is ever curious. Next, gambling folks. For anybody that gamble, Fact and Stats, and I'm taking a little minute. Fact and Stats gambling Discord. Myself, BJ, Chan, and a couple of others damn near post plays every day. Now everybody don't win every day. It's gambling. And me, I just make builders for the most part. You know, I don't do too many long shots or lottos or whatever the case may be. I just make builders for the most part. My Discord is updating. I can't even show y'all right now, but I was going to drop the link in the chat. But I'm pretty sure the Discord link is on the I'm pretty sure the Discord link is on his YouTube page as well. So if anybody want to gamble, you want to share your plays with us, you want to tell somebody plays in the Discord, feel free to join the Fact and Stats Gambling Discord. And speaking of gambling or parlays or whatever the case may be, on to the main, or not the main, but the beginning segment of the show with Who Sold Your Parlay. I had another good day today, or yesterday. Today, Wednesday, I think. On Monday, I think I went 3 for 3. Yesterday, I basically went 2 for 2, pretty much basically. I did 2 straight bets. The straight bets canceled out after my 2 parlays hit, so it's not a loss. So basically, I went 2 for 2. And my straight bets was live too with Luka Doncic for fourth quarter. But yeah, went 2 for 2 yesterday. I think BJ even cashed a couple yesterday. I know Chan hit one on Monday. I can't remember everybody else. Corey Seager sold Chan. Everybody sold yesterday for MLB. Rudy and Aaron Wiggins. What Rudy do wrong? And what you take for Aaron Wiggins? That's a good little sneaky read. I ain't gonna lie. Taking Aaron Wiggins, knowing he gonna play potential blowout. You know what I'm saying? It's a good little play. Facts. Like that video. Facts associate. Facts. Didn't even update my screen yet. Anybody got sold last night outside of Wager, Chan? Kenny said cool on Reeves. Looked like potentially Kenny, and Lawrence. Anybody else? I gotta get my CarMax. Hold on. Who's out there for me? My computer tripping, mode. They say I'm frozen. Wow. Am I lagging, y'all? Am I lagging? I'm not lagging for y'all. All right, look like I'm lagging on my end. I'm lagging on my end. It's blowing me, Mo. I ain't gonna lie. Reeves 2-3, the rebounds. Luka 3 threes. Yeah, it's terrible. I'm gonna be ref Soda on Soto. I look like I'm lagging on my end. It's throwing me off, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But all right. The next starter of the show. If there's anybody baseball worth shouting out, or even basketball, worth shouting out. Player of the days of last night. Anybody want to shout out anybody from last night that felt like it's needed for their performance yesterday? Whether it was an NBA game, whether it was a baseball game, whether it was a hockey game. Do y'all feel like there's anybody out there that's worth shouting out for their performance last night? Anybody out there that's worth shouting out for their performance last night? Me personally, I would say Luka, but I was a little disappointed with his second half personally. He finished 9 for 20. Wasn't supposed to finish like that. Not bad though, but wasn't supposed to finish like that. But I still think Luka overall had a good game, 31, 12, and 9. So I guess I'll say he was my player of the day from last night across all sports. Shout out Matthews. Shout out the Leafs. Okay. Who's Matthews? Made history for the Leafs. Okay. Hockey. Thank you, Zach and Kenny, for that. Shout out to the Leafs. Luka defense and rebounding. Yeah. Ian Happ. That's a baseball player. What you about to say, Goods?
No, I was just saying, what's up, Gary?
What's good, bro? What's good, Brody? Luka defense was good. Rui too. Yeah, you can always tell when Luka is having a good defensive game. The timeline get quiet. Like you don't see nothing about Luka defense when he having a good defensive game. Because you know what? They're gonna say he's supposed to do that.
He's supposed to move his feet. Yeah. Like what the hell?
Shout out to the 40-year-old. Oh, you talking about LeBron defense? Shout out Hallie. Yeah, shout out to Hallie. Did Aaron Judge go 4 for? You gotta let me know if Aaron Judge went 4 for 4. I don't know. You gotta let me know that. Did Aaron Judge go 4 for 4? Tez got the performance of the day so far. The way he was gassing Wham. Tez is tripping. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't believe that shit, bro.
Nah, but see the thing about it's two different people in this world. You got Lil Baby fans from 2017, 2018, and then you got Lil Baby super fans that he can't do no wrong. The Lil Baby fans from 2017, 2018, they will hold him accountable. The Lil Baby super fans, nah, no wrong. Like all his music is cool, all his drops are good, literally all of them. So there's two different people in this world, bro. Like I've been realized that when it comes to Lil Baby or when it comes to certain artists,
like bro,
niggas can't be real.
No funny. He really said that joint was an 8 though, bro. Like what?
That's like me saying Kodak right now still dropping fire, or Kodak still dropping. Like no, he's not.
Bro, that's like me saying YB still on top, bro. Like
niggas just be chatting, bro. I'm telling you, niggas literally just be chatting, bro. Shout out to Ted though. He probably not even in here right now. Shout out to Ted. To start the show off, we're gonna talk about this NBA player anonymous NBA player poll. I did not even look at it yet. I was meant to bring it up yesterday, to be honest, but I did not bring it up yesterday because I left to go get a haircut. That's what happened. So it's my first time really thoroughly looking at it. We're gonna look at it together. I guess give some comments about it and things of that nature. Coming here shouting out Dame Dollar like Dame had a good game yesterday. All right. Anonymous NBA player poll 2025. Let's take a look at this before we get into the games from last night. Who was the MVP? 155 votes were casted. They voted SGA, coming in at SGA with 56%. So the NBA players around the league believe SGA is the MVP. 37% believe Jokic is the MVP. So that's rather interesting. I'm not really mad about that one. Next, we go to which team other than your own will win a title this season. Everybody believes damn near for the most part. This is on New York Times, Joe. Everybody believes for the most part that the Celtics will win the title, similar to here. And here I asked y'all last week or 2 weeks ago, do y'all think Boston beat OKC in the finals? Y'all tell me yes. And I also said, do y'all think Boston will get to the finals? Y'all said yes. So similar to us, we believe Boston will get to the finals. Well, I don't believe Boston beat OKC though, but yeah, we think Boston will get to the finals. I want to make that clear. I picked OKC, but in here, people think Boston will win it all. Inside of this Facts and Stats platform, I just want to make that clear. All right, 5 years from now, who will be the face of the league? I think this is an easy one. Victor Wembanyama came in at 54%. I don't think it's any pushbacks for this one. If you have any comments, think that I'm going across or going down, just let me know. Risha, how are we fake? People, yeah. One, you're not even a Boston fan, so I ain't even going like. I might even go and discuss you. You said already you're not even a Celtics fan. You said you're a LeBron James fan and a Jason Tatum fan. So I'm cool off you. Like I don't even have to respond back to what you just said. If anything, you so fake. How you a LeBron fan and then a Tatum fan and rooting for the Lakers and the Celtics at the same time?
Bro, no funny. She ate everybody on the Celtics but Tatum though. You got it, gang.
Hey, I'm saying facts, Jaja. That's not made up, Jaja. That's not made up. I'm telling you, I'm saying all facts. That's Risha though. Shout out to Risha. We love Risha inside of Facts and Stats. Yeah, I agree with this one. If one I just don't agree with, I'll stop and comment on it and say why. Who's the league's most overrated player? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I agree with the top two. I would have put Jimmy above Trae Young. No disrespect. I would have put Jimmy above Trae Young. Personally, I would have went Hallie, Rudy, and Jimmy. Jimmy, I appreciate your time in Miami. Appreciate you rising in the playoffs for the times you rose in the playoffs. But you overrated, my brother. You definitely overrated, Jimmy. But listen, Jimmy, I bet with the Warriors to win the series. So do your thing tonight on the road and have another big game offensively and defensively and go up 2-0. And I know for a fact y'all win the series at that point. So, Jimmy, you definitely overrated me. Hallie, it's like Hallie's a funny basketball player, bro. Like, you ever watch somebody and you know, man, and for anybody that don't know, I have a dog. Sorry. You ever watch a basketball player and you know they a good player, but you know they force things to make themselves look better than what they are. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like down to his assists. He not a one-on-one player. He can't get no buckets in isolation for the most part. He only got to step back to his game. He can get to the basket. He's pretty good with the ball and finishing around the rim. I like Hallie. Hallie cool. He definitely overrated though when it comes to guys who are saying he was a top 3, top 4, top 5 point guard. He definitely was Jazz in that aspect, if you ask me.
Who are your top 5 point guards?
Luka, Curry, SGA, Brunson. And at coming into this year, I had Ja, but I think a certain someone lapped Ja and Hallie, and that's Cade Cunningham. So
okay, yeah, well, yeah, you get
Cade better than Hallie. I don't care what nobody say. Cade better than Hallie and Ja, and that's a fact. Can nobody tell me otherwise? That is the top 5 point guards right now. And Brunson. Shit, I don't even. Shit. Yeah, that's the top 5 point guards right now as I look at these teams.
I get the Hallie shit, bro. Because like when you watch that nigga, it's like side to side dribbles, and like the nigga don't play defense. All he do is play. But like at the end of the game, the nigga got 21 and 10, bro.
Exactly.
Every single time.
Exactly. And you have to respect it. But that's why that nigga overrated for me. And I don't and these NBA players know it too. That's why this nigga came in at number one with 14.4%. So I get it, bro. But I think Katie the fifth best point guard in the league. Some can argue for whatever, however, whoever better between Kate and Brunson to you or them. I don't really care. Bill, I don't even know why he's even rated. Like nobody even care about Bradley Bill no more. No disrespect, Bill. And who else getting votes up here? That's worth discussing. Look at my dog Tyler Hero getting votes. All right, that's it. Somebody they voted LeBron at 2.2%. That's just disrespectful. How did LeBron? How is LeBron James overrated, bro? How is LeBron James overrated? Yo,
we got niggas in here calling him top 5, bro. You saw that shit last night? Come on, man.
Yo, somebody in here, do the math for me. If LeBron got 2.2% votes right here, alongside of Giannis, Dylan, Paul George, Hero, etc., and 90% and 90 people voted, how many people voted LeBron James? If somebody know how to do that math for me. If 90 people put in a vote and LeBron got 2.2 in how many people is that? And like a 10-way tie, how many people voted LeBron James? I'm just curious. Like, I just want to know how many NBA players voted LeBron James.
2.2% of how many did they have? 90?
90.
You got to just do the math, bro. Put in
like 10. Jordan Wood said like 10 people. So 10, this is the NBA player. So 10 NBA players voted LeBron James overrated. Yeah, that's just pure hate. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, it's 2 people. It's only 2 people.
Nah, yeah, it's 2.
Okay, so only 2 people.
Yeah, niggas definitely.
Yeah, only 90. Okay, 2.
Yo, niggas definitely.
2 people. 2 people. Damn. Yeah. Damn. I only can imagine, bro. Like niggas voted LeBron James as overrated. That don't even make no sense. But fuck, it is what it is. We move, bro. Who's the league most underrated player? Damn. I agree with the top 2, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I agree with the top 2. I tremendously agree with the top 2. Cade Cunningham is super duper underrated. And you ought to think that this nigga was a number 1 draft pick like 5 years ago. And there was a lot of disrespect on his name. And I feel like people was forgetting like who he is as a player and what he could be as a player. And I'm glad that, with the health and the proper roster construction around him, he's now showing that, he's, and I said this coming into this year. Somebody said, yo, Ed, what you think Cade gonna average this year? I didn't predict the 9 assists, but I said like 25, 6 and 8, something like that. I think somebody asked me that before last year too. And I think I got his number spot on. Only other big Cade fan that I know, if anybody else is a Cade fan, cool. Only other big Cade fan that I know that's on my level, I would say, is Eli. I want to shout out to Eli because me and him, we done had Cade combos. We done been rocking with Cade, when he was being compared to Jalen Green and Scotty Barnes and all type of, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he separated. But Norman Powell being up here,
that should say Norman Powell for real.
Yeah, I'm not understanding. I mean,
bro, he rated where he should be at. Man.
Yeah, I don't. How the fuck is he? How is Norman Powell underrated? Like, what makes Norman Powell underrated? Good score. Okay, a guy that can score sometimes in bunches, or knock down some threes, or give you 20, 25 occasionally. Like, that's what Norman Powell is. I don't think he's underrated, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, bro. Like, it is what it is, bro. Who else I'm looking at?
Hey, we got 3 on the list. Okay, I see Aaron Wiggins, Jalen Williams. Okay, Kaysen, Dort. Okay. We got 4 niggas on the list, man.
My dog Hero got a vote. That's a fact. My dog Hero.
Probably because I'm not gonna lie, your whole team probably champion up there. They probably all voted in this shit.
Nah.
Probably 15th under in this poll, bro.
We got finals to win. We don't vote on this like this game.
He should have been an all-star. What you mean? No, he shouldn't have. People don't consider him a threat, and he is a threat. Bro, for me, when I think of Norman Powell, I think of a guy that can score the basketball. Like, and I think majority of people think that too. When he was in Toronto in his spurts, I know he's come off the bench. When he was in Portland in his spurts, and now when he's on the Clippers in his minutes or whatever the case may be. Now, did he have a really good offensive season at the best of his career this year? Yeah, Kawhi was out. He stepped up to the plate. Paul George was gone. He stepped up. Far as him being underrated, I mean, what is it to rate? Like, what level should we rate him at? Like, when I think about it, that's what I'm thinking about it. Like, if he's underrated, where should he be? Like, what should he be? That's what I'm thinking about. Is he a top 5 shooting guard? No. Is he a top 7 shooting guard? No. Is he somebody that, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Like, what should he be? What should Norman Powell be looked at? I'm confused.
The thing about the underrated shit is, he don't get enough recognition that on the media. That's probably what they talking about.
Bro, he get recognition, gang. There was niggas trying to get him on the All-Star spot over Harden. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, that's what I was. I mean, yeah, you're right. I guess I don't know.
If he didn't fall off, you wouldn't be speaking like this,
bro. I'm a dude, like, bro.
Again, I don't know who you think Norman Powell is, gang. Again, I think the same thing about Norman Powell. I think he's a guy that can score in bunches and score the basketball sometimes pretty good, bro. I mean, that's not a bad thing, by the way. Like I said, he can give you an occasional 20, 25. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad thing at all. I don't.
Oh shit, Jalen Green in there too. Dumb. Nice.
And maybe he was supposed to fall off. How have you thought about it like that? Maybe he was supposed to fall off. Do you think about it like that, Amadou? Is money really actually? What you mean, Lance? What you mean? I mean, the people that voted are ones that plan. They see something. All right,
bro. I'm not gonna front. Why is Drew Holiday at 2.0?
Yeah, I wasn't fucking with that. Drew Holiday, that underrated shit, just like a myth right now. Like,
nah.
Everybody know how good Drew Holiday is. I don't know why they voted him underrated.
They still think he an all-star level player. Like,
yeah.
But y'all don't feel like Drew be getting played with sometimes? Y'all feel like he be getting played with?
He been a little overrated this year, gang.
He might be overrated.
He been a little overrated in my opinion.
Like Caruso, in my opinion, is a better player, NBA player.
Did AD get votes for overrated?
I don't think so.
I was surprised at that.
Why would AD get overrated votes?
Because
you know how they talk about AD in the media?
What do you mean? How do they talk about AD in the media?
Nah, AD ain't get votes.
He get hurt every day. He weak. He soft.
But this is the players though.
Injury, huh?
But this is the players though.
If the players think you overrated, I think that has something to do with everything. It's not just play.
Check the fine print. What's the fine print?
I think AD is regarded still as at a certain level that I think some players could say because of the reason you just said. I don't know.
Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that. That small little right.
They tell there. What additional players are.
All right, my bad. Let me zoom in for y'all. Sorry. These are players. Z Blaze. They say this is an anonymous NBA player voting. So obviously not all players. They didn't vote for all of the categories, but they just did some. So if you 11 you saying read what's under here for some of them. Oh, what is she saying? They tell you what
those are the extra under.
Oh, the extra votes. Oh, she want to see if AD got. Okay, my bad. I'm following. Let me see if AD got some additional votes. Yeah, Anthony Davis got some additional votes.
Can you zoom in real quick? We can't see that.
It's probably one vote.
Yeah, that's probably like one.
Chris Paul got some too.
Nice. Damn,
that's still super small.
You might have to read the whole.
That Chris Paul vote is hate. That's super hate.
Did that say Jason Tatum? Damn.
Oh, it's a little better.
Jock Londale, what the hell?
Anthony,
why? Wait, is this overrated? Nobody over. Why is Jock Londale getting the vote? He got smoked with somebody. That make no sense.
He definitely got smoked with
LaMelo. Yo, I'm fucking with this list.
Yeah, LaMelo a good answer. I can't lie.
Yeah, I'm fucking with this list.
Ain't nobody say Scottie McCallum.
He's right there. Paolo, Desmond Baines.
Hold on.
Oh, this is the underrated right here?
Wait. I zoomed in too much and I lost. Okay, this is overrated right here. This is overrated.
Devin Booker.
Josh Booker.
Jalen Brown. Anthony Edwards.
D-Mitch is crazy.
France.
Damn, D-Book. That's another good
answer. Like this list right here.
He talking some D-Book. That's another good answer. All right, what's next? Where we at? We was at underrated. Y'all had got any comments on anybody that's underrated?
Let's read that underrated shit too.
Jaron funny as hell being underrated. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all said who? Yeah, that's a bad.
Jaron Jackson underrated. That's crazy.
He should have been the number one overrated, bro.
Facts. You know,
bro.
I was listening to one of the people from the Athletic. They said a lot of NBA players didn't fill out. It was not, they didn't force them. They said, do you want to participate in this list? They could have checked yes, they could have checked no. That's why there's no 400 or
they got to make that. They got to force it next time.
no.
They gotta make that,
No, I'm just saying, like, some people be like, why did they get like 300 people to vote? I'm like, bro, it was a yes or no poll.
Oh, it was optional.
Okay. Yeah, it was optional. Nobody.
No, funny. That means they have to write down the niggas' names that they think is over. You know how crazy that is, bro. Like, you really gotta write the nigga name down. Like, take your time, focus on it, bro. That's crazy.
Trey Murphy is definitely underrated. That's a good name up here, being up here. He'll probably be higher next year. Kicks a lot. All these guys.
Denny Ivey, another good name.
Yeah, he should have been. He should have been
right there. I would have had him number 2, bro.
Dyson,
Dyson, another great one too.
Jalen Green, another good name.
Ty Jerome, another good name.
All right, now we just saying anything.
He's not. You could have left Jalen Green alone, gang. I'm not gonna.
Najee's a cool little role player one
for sure.
Underrated. I'm in Thompson.
Yeah, he right where you need to be, bro.
Yeah, he should not even got a vote, gang. I'm not gonna lie.
They just trolling, bro. They trolling.
Franz is a good underrated one. He's definitely.
They got Westbrook, an underrated. Brandon Williams, Zion, Trae Young, Zubac.
Yeah, niggas no ball, bro.
Additional votes down here. Chet, iHeart. Yeah, that's the OKC people. Bilal Coulibaly. Bilal is a good name. Somebody said Stephen Curry for no reason, by the way.
Shit, say Trendon Watford, bro. Okay, shout to my guy.
How the fuck is Levine underrated and
oh, I say Harrison Barnes. Wayne, what's the word, Brody?
They can vote for themselves.
Jakob is a good name.
Okay, Pirtle, Murray.
I do want Jakob out of Toronto, but I don't know how effective he will be on a really good team.
He would be effective. It just got the team would have to have athletes around him.
Somebody wrote Thompson twins.
Yeah. Somebody voted Thompson twins.
That should say Bobo.
Is the last sentence?
That's why I asked if you could vote for yourself. Good.
Zion, Trey
definitely voted for themselves,
bro. Who voted Torian Prince, bro? Real shit.
Bro, you know who?
Bro, that gotta be him, bro.
Let me see what's next category, bro. Who's the league's best organization?
Oh, we know that.
Thunder, Celtics, Clippers, Heat. Y'all agree with that? Wait, why the Clippers? Wait, what? Why the Clippers why the Clippers up here though? As far as best organization.
They take care of the players.
They talking about like the doctors,
the organization, and all that. They talking about just nothing to do on the court for real.
Like everything,
the practice food, the food they got after.
Yeah, it's probably other shit than just like organization winning.
They probably got like some good toast and shit after the practices and stuff.
Like they got a nice stadium, you know,
a good little buffet.
They probably treat the
owner.
And a new arena, but that's true.
I mean, that's a solid.
I don't know about the Clippers game. That's just on me. Oh, new arena. New
what you mean you don't know about that? What you mean by that?
They got a billionaire owner that basically.
I don't know about the Heat.
Bro, like,
nah, we a good organization, man. We a good organization.
Wait,
what?
Who voted?
Bro, y'all trademarked the word Heat culture. Y'all niggas
NBA players. The NBA players love some NBA
players.
Not all. Yeah, not all.
Y'all organization champ as hell.
Votes right there. That's why I asked if it was players, because that's like a very small sample size of players.
The players.
Let's say 15 players.
I'm voting the Spurs over the Clippers.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Spurs got to be.
Nah,
I'm Spurs.
Oh no.
The Spurs been known as a good organization for years.
For sure, bro. The Spurs been a good organization majority of our life. Literally, majority of our life, bro. Literally.
What do you mean by good?
50+ win team every single year.
That's the problem. We're not talking about wins.
Okay.
That's the disconnect we got. We're not talking about wins. We talk about best organization, top to bottom, how they treat their players, how they do the staff, all of that necessity type shit. I'm talking about.
I mean, Tween might be right.
How do the Clippers treat their players?
NBA players are not thinking about, oh my God, we won 50 wins.
Blake Griffin might have a certain view of
how do the Clippers treat their players?
Bruh,
probably got good food after the practice.
You're not thinking like an NBA player. You're thinking like an NBA fan.
Like the facility, they're probably top tier, bro. That's probably why they said that, bro. They probably got some extra shit in there.
I mean, they used to share Lakers facilities, right?
Well, they're in a new place, so they're probably talking this year, bro. So they're talking about the new arena.
You're right. They probably this probably a this year.
All I'm hearing is their owner rich.
Their owner is a billionaire. He's pushing whatever he wants, bro. Like he pushed a new stadium. He pushed like a wavy ass seating arena. It's like really 101 There's even a stat that came out that was saying like that shit is actually effective and all that. So it's like, and the consensus is pretty good apparently as well too. So at the end of the day, he's putting his pocket where the money's at.
Also, some some teams don't even let their spouses or partners fly with the team. Like they have, you feel me? Some places have another private
That's the
jet.
type of stuff this is about.
That's what I'm saying. Jordan Woods, like
Wait,
Ev's
what did
not
he say? What
thinking.
did you just
Ev's
say? What
not
did you just
thinking
say?
like that.
Like the how they treat the player families and stuff, like the
Okay.
perks and shit that the players
Yeah,
get. Like every
fly on
organization is
game
different in
day,
that
the
regard.
travel,
How
in
many
the
tickets you get to the
hotel, and
game for friends
that
and family.
he
There
not
was a
thinking like that.
when the Clippers came to play in New York. There was a video where Harden and Kawhi got in their own vehicle and the whole team got on the bus. That says a lot.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they say the Clippers owner Steve Ballmer is far more visible and involved, but he's also widely known to be a dream boss for executives, coaches, and players alike. Not only does he cut massive checks when it comes to infrastructure, staffing, and resources, but also his passion is the driving force that seems to resonate with his people and inspire good culture. So, all right, yeah.
Yeah,
They take
trainers and shit.
they take everything. They take care of
Like
everything for the players.
Yeah.
he's like Cohen. He's like Cohen when it comes to like basketball. Like he's really an adamant fan, and he would invest his money where like he ever has to do in order to win and succeed.
Yeah, we've always said that though. Like the Clippers, they got an owner who's not scared to spend some money. Like he will pay for whatever. Like he don't care.
Nigga got the most money in the league. He don't give two fucks.
Nah, no
Yeah.
bad.
All right, what is the league's worst organization? 113 players voted on this.
Charlotte. Yep, 100%. I knew it was Charlotte.
Damn,
Damn.
Charlotte by a large gap too.
Damn.
Oh yeah, no, they suck.
Damn.
Well, I see Philadelphia 76ers.
Pelicans is not surprised. I'm surprised the Pelicans not higher.
Because Pelicans, they get talent, though. That's the thing. They get talent.
Yeah, but they're known for all the other shit. They're known for being like
Do I see the New York
terrible.
Knicks?
Niggas had to vote the Mavs because of that Luka trade.
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie, the Bulls should be higher. Realistically speaking, the Bulls have not been successful in a long time overall.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but they say I seen some that said the Bulls still be topping when it comes to attendance in the league though for their home game. So
Because they're in a big market city, because they're in Chicago. So overall, and the history behind it overall, MJ23, everybody's gonna go watch a Bulls game if they're in the Windy City.
and they all, but they also
MJ23 ain't played in 20 years. Why would I go to a Bulls game in 2025?
Them
thinking
old
about
people, bro.
MJ23?
It's iconic, bro. It's going to see a staple franchise where one of the greatest players of all times, and to people that's a sentiment to go and watch the game, bro.
It's gonna be like how you got Patriots fans going to the games 15 years from now when y'all haven't won anything in a certain amount of time. Like
I promise you,
same
every
shit.
Patriots fan that goes to the game, we're not going to the game because of Tom Brady, but we're going to the game because
Bruh, them old people. You know the old people like to live in the past, bruh. Like it's basically Cowboy fans.
Nah, we're not Cowboys fans.
It's Cowboys fans all over again, bro.
We got Bulls, bro. Chill.
that is like Cowboy fans though.
No, I'm talking about the Bulls is like Cowboy fans. It's the same shit.
Yeah, put out a mid product and that's it.
Live off the past, you good.
Yeah. He said the Patriots fan stuff, the arena got a crazy mall around it.
Yeah, but it's like, what have you done for me lately, bro? You know what I'm saying?
All right, I agree with this. We'll just see what's next. All right, aside from your own current coach, who's the best coach in the league? Mark, okay.
Shout out to my guy Mark, man. Shout out to Kenny too. Shout out to Kenny, bro. First
Damn, Joe Mazzulla getting love now. Okay. So I'm surprised Ime not up there more a little bit.
No,
Steve Kerr don't get no love.
You see Chauncey Billups, players love him.
Everybody know who the best coach in the league is. Come on, man.
Shout out Kenny though. Shout out Kenny and Eric.
I like Mark, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like
Mike Malone. Shout out, okay.
Best mind in the league, right there, man.
Yeah, he had a job now, but dumb.
Fact, Z Blaze, Spo tie for 2 on a down year. We gonna be back next year though for sure. Shout out to Spo, man.
How would y'all assess JJ's first year overall?
Successful.
Yeah, I'd probably give that a 7.
JJ Redick was a 2. Okay, JJ Redick had 2.7.
I think JJ would give himself a pat on the back for how he coached this year. For all the things, as far as ups and downs of the roster. You know, D'Angelo Russell, having Anthony Davis, trading AD, getting Luka.
Say D-Lo name again, bro.
Yeah, like it's crazy to even think the Lakers had D'Lo this year. Like that's wild to even think about.
It's good that he gone.
And one thing about JJ, like I personally think he's a player's coach, but I think he separates when it's time to be a player's coach as far as buddy, when it's also time to be serious and yell and be about business. So I think JJ, I think he'll be a good coach in this league for sure for a while. So I'm glad he got his first.
And that nigga Spo is getting legacy votes right now.
Bro said legacy votes.
Shout out to Spo, man.
Now I would think, I ain't gonna lie, you would think Ime Udoka would get more votes.
You feel
Who
like
was at the top? Who had won?
Mark. Okay.
Mark.
And you feel like he come out and win tonight?
OKC head coach.
Oh hell,
nah,
why
Jay.
fuck he had one?
Nigga, what? Why wouldn't he be at one, nigga?
It's supposed to be Ime. What you talking about?
Yeah, God bless, guys.
And I got my man JB over him as well.
God bless.
Ime and JB had more impressive seasons than Mark. That's a fact.
No, they did not. No, they did not.
Yeah, I disagree. I disagree with that, bro.
You're bro.
JB Biggerstaff is not a better coach than Mark.
Yeah, like bro, what are you talking
I didn't
about?
say better. I said more impressive.
But this thing is aside from your own current coach. You're the best coach.
Listen, yeah, he's been better this year.
No.
Yeah, you tripping.
Yeah, but the OKC's roster is too talented, right? You can't give Mark that much credit for giving
the roster has been healthy all year.
Exactly.
Getting Detroit to the playoffs goods is way more impressive, bro. Come on.
The roster wasn't healthy all year, bro.
I would much rather give Ime that
y'all still had the
shot,
second most
what he
impressive roster in
did.
the league, right? Even when y'all were
the players know what's up, bro.
Taking the Rockets from out of the play-in to the second seed in the West, bro. Like, come on, dog.
I think what the
that's
Pacers.
I just got that nice tuna fish from Subway.
Especially returning Cade Cunningham to an All-Star, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta give credit for that, bro.
Bro, you eat anything, gang. Please stay close to a bathroom, please.
Brother, you from New York. Y'all eat food off the street.
You eat chicken nuggets from Taco Bell.
No, we do not. We do not eat food off the street. Fuck is you talking about, bro?
Yeah, let me scroll down to what's next, gang. Aside from your own coach, who y'all think is going to be the worst? Did anybody on the stage see this thing yet?
I didn't see that one.
Worst coach
in the league?
I didn't see that one yet.
Scroll down, Abe. Let's guess.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like my gut tell me it's probably gonna be Steve Kerr.
Bro, it's probably gonna be Charlotte head
Steve Kerr
coach.
was like number
Probably
5
gonna be Charlotte head coach.
Hold up, which one you want now? Most overrated?
Worst coach in the league.
Nah, I'm jazzing.
I was thinking Taylor Jenkins. I'm jazzing and Steve Kerr. Taylor Jenkins.
That from the
I'm gonna say
no, Finch. Chris Finch.
Or Doc. Or Glenn.
Chris Finch.
Doc.
Let me go down.
100%.
Who the hell is that? Who this?
Bro.
Who this? This the Wizards?
yeah, I believe that's the Wizards coach.
This the Wizards? Man, they don't count.
Bro, they got it. Nah, they can't do that, bro. They can't do that. They just
that doesn't count, bro. Mike Budenholzer and Doc the top two, bro. Brian, we gonna cut you some slack, Brian. You good, Brian? We gonna cut you some slack.
Oh, they said some people said Jordy. Okay,
coach, bro, that's funny.
Who's Jordy? The next
all young play like
Malone. I think Malone had the same percentage on both lists. Best and worst. Similar.
Jordy got votes for this?
Who was Jordy Fernandez?
I'm not gonna lie, y'all do. He's not one of the worst, but y'all do gas Jordy a little bit, bro.
Yeah, no, he's still one of the best defensive coaches in the league.
Yeah, he's cool. He's
bro. Yeah,
he's solid.
Okay, Brian Keefe. Okay, we already know
Don't even
that's
know how to
qualified.
Who's Charles Lee? Is that the
Budenholzer
Hornets coach?
in the league.
Oh, Nick Nurse. Damn, bro.
Yeah, Charles Lee, the Hornets coach.
You know who I'm actually
another one that get gassed a little bit.
Bud, Doc, and Charles Lee. Okay, that makes sense.
Darko Rajakovic.
That's the Raptors, I believe.
Process used to jazz Nick Nurse up, dog. I hope Process start talking about Nick Nurse again next year. He just
I ain't gonna lie. Nick Nurse had a crazy fall off.
Yeah, Process used to jazz that man up, bro.
I wanted him for my team.
They go fire him, bro. He gonna be gone in the offseason, bro. They not keeping him.
They not firing that nigga, bro.
Nah, they said Nick Nurse gonna be the coach next year.
Yeah, they not.
Yeah, that already got reported. They got reported like last week.
Hey, have you already did the Who Sold Your Parlay vibe?
Yeah, look at Process is in here. Process, you wasn't hype over Nick Nurse when y'all first got him with Shaggy in the chat. Please do not lie. I remember everything, bro. I remember,
bro.
He's just hyping up Nick Nurse.
Everybody remembers.
Why you include me in that? James wasn't on the team.
Nah, but I'm saying y'all was talking about Nick Nurse together amongst each other for sure.
Oh yeah. I want a Nurse.
I say he's better than Doc. That's jazz. All right, Prostas, you got it, dog. You got it, bro. Somebody said something. Did somebody up here say something to me before I score down?
Yeah.
I said,
oh yeah, Lo said something about who saw your parlay or something.
Yeah, I asked if you did it, bro. Because I fell asleep, bro. I ain't even watched it. I fell asleep like halftime, bro. I ain't gonna hold it. So I ain't even see, bro. That parlay we made. Who sold that, Johnny? Yeah.
Austin Reeves didn't get 2-3. Your call, nigga. Austin Reeves didn't get 2-3.
Nah, I wasn't.
Oh, Nas Reed didn't get 2-3 either, I think.
Yeah, I think I called for Nas. I might have called for Reeves.
You call for Reeves. You call for Reeves. You call for Reeves.
One of them two, yeah.
Yeah, Reeves and Nas didn't get. Let me look at it right now.
Nah, but you made a builder too, though. What happened to that?
My builder, my builder cash.
Can you guys hear me?
I think I added something extra to that.
You must have. Yeah, you probably ain't chill it for real.
Hello.
You probably ain't chill that joint for real.
Because I remember my odds was too bad on DraftKings. I know I added a little extra something to it.
High Life, we hear you.
You're not here, High Life?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
I'm waiting for a response, fam. I'm thinking,
bro, you couldn't hear me?
What's up,
I
man?
can hear everyone. No, I'm saying, can you hear me? Everyone's ignoring me. I was just.
We hear you, bro.
We hear you in it. We hear you.
All right, cool.
Luka sold you needed 36. Yo, G, we're gonna get to the game in a second, but yeah, I wasn't a fan of his second half personally, but you know, it is what it is.
Another Luka Doncic bad second half. Okay.
All right.
Still in with 30, huh? Wow.
Exactly.
I mean, it's easy when you start the half with 28.
Yeah, 20, I believe.
20, bro. Relax.
Which player in the league
would you least? Okay.
No, not when
you're right. You're right. Because I'm definitely gonna jazz some shit later. You good?
Which player in the league would you least like to fight? Again, I didn't see this yet.
Oh, this got.
I'll probably say Giannis. I wouldn't want to fight Giannis.
No,
really?
Which player in the league would you least like?
I feel like Giannis probably strong for a bro.
But you got to think about it two different ways. Like you got to think about it from terms of win or lose, and then somebody you want to swing on.
Man, it's Isaiah
Stewart,
bro. It's Isaiah Stewart.
It might be Draymond.
Wait, what y'all think the question is?
Isaiah Stewart, bro.
I think it's open to interpretation.
Bro, it's the James Johnson dude, bro.
Yeah, James Johnson.
Oh, Bobby Portis, bro.
I mean, he's not in the league anymore, is he?
No, James Johnson in the league.
He play on the Pacers.
Least
like bought him to reinforce
still here.
I'm gonna just say Draymond, bro.
Bro, it's Isaiah Stewart, bro.
Draymond. All right, I'm about to score down. Yeah.
James Johnson. He's still. I don't count, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's a landslide. Like that.
Steven Adams is a good one.
Zion is
that man, bro.
Dang, they don't respect. They don't care. Oh, they think Draymond Trump for real.
Yeah. They think Draymond's food.
Yeah, they think Draymond be perfect, bro. Draymond be perfect, bro.
Hey,
bro. Yo, hold up. This is not. Hold up. They got my man Draymond fucked up. My man Draymond. My man Dray been putting in work for years.
Draymond all talk, gang. He
Wait. Who said Steph? Who said Steph, bro?
Wait, somebody said Steph?
Yeah, they speaking on his Steph, gang.
Bro, what?
Probably because they think they're gonna get suspended for 55 games if they do that.
Keep playing with Steph, bro. Steph ain't sweet like I think.
That man Draymond is all talk, gang.
Nigga, come on.
But the league been new Draymond don't throw hands.
I don't know if I can say all talk, bro. I don't know.
Bro, Draymond ain't about it, man.
I say that, bro. It's some guys who will strongly disagree.
Bro, we punch Nurkic and he ain't doing that.
All I know is that Turkish shoot weren't scared of him. Yeah?
Who's the Turkish shoot?
Shengun weren't scared of him.
Bro, Shengun.
Shengun's from Turkey, bro. You know about the Turkish mafia. It's not a joke.
You
don't care about
Sengun not a puss. Sengun not a puss. He not a puss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Draymond don't even if he's
dark
and black.
Point revolution age on analytics.
Like good Siakam used to do boxing back in the day, bro. I'm surprised he wasn't in there.
Are analytics good or bad for the game? I say bad.
They said bad. Yeah.
It's good.
It's pretty close though. Look at it, somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, it's pretty much like
it's neck and neck in my opinion.
Yeah, all across the board.
It's good for the game.
We know them niggas ball don't stop niggas, bro. They all talk like ball don't stop.
We know they 3-ball ass.
Yeah, but look at Twitter right now, bro. That shit really killed the game.
Guys will be telling you, his footwork is so smooth.
Yo, bro, do you see the way this nigga isolates and then he just pulls up in the middle, man? God damn.
Real niggas call it isolate.
Mazak, you gotta give that gimmick up, bro.
That's just my real life, bro. My bad.
Bro, you gotta be a ball don't stop and a eye test and a stat nigga all in one.
So that's who you are, yeah.
But you 2 of the 3 though.
I'm 3-1.
You bought on stopping and analytic guy.
My
Yeah,
boy
you
said
could
he
be
3-1.
both. Pause.
Huh?
My
Look
boy
at
said
when
he
this guy chooses to
3-1.
pause.
Why'd you pause
could-
that?
You're such a weird youth, bro.
Because I don't know, you know the chat there.
Nah.
Bro, you didn't need
You
to
be
pause.
saying I'm not gonna pause, and you pause
That
after
was
shit. You
such
clearly
that
don't have to
was
pause.
unnecessary pause, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You did not need to pause that, man.
What's the next question, Ev?
OG
Yeah,
said bad when niggas use analytics to completely tell a story. I get it.
I agree.
Yeah, I get it.
But the thing is, bro, you can make analytics literally say anything you want them to, bro. You can just all you gotta do is go
How?
find the right analytic.
Can you?
Find
Yeah,
the right
yeah.
analytic. It's out there. I promise you. You can make it say whatever you want.
If we talking about pick and roll, how can I find a stat that would fit? Like that doesn't make sense. Like if we talking about
Because unless you really digging into every single play for
No, good
real,
morning.
you really generalizing. And if you having a conversation about one thing, unless every scenario
good.
that you're talking about fits that scenario, then the analytics is still gonna be mismatched.
but you can say that about anything. That's just arguing bad
And
faith.
That's the point.
That's the whole
That's
point.
the point.
That's the whole point of why people view analytics, why the players view it the way they do, I guess.
All right. Who was that trying to come to the state? Let me know in the chat. Next question is: do you like Adam Silver's idea of changing the 10-minute quarters?
No.
That's a real idea. I'm pretty sure most.
I'm gonna say 75% no.
Yeah, bro.
No,
everyone
93% no.
Bro, everyone flamed him when he brought it up.
Worst GM ever?
Like he was getting flamed.
GM.
He's a commissioner.
Worst commissioner ever.
All right. No at 78%. 153 votes.
That's low.
The people who say yes are probably European players, bro, and that's what they used to type vibe.
The funny thing is like anyone voting for that, like out of the players who are voting, I mean, if you're a kind of player who don't get much burn, bro, you want there to be 12 minutes, yeah? So the shorter the minutes, the less it benefits.
Facts.
True.
You know what they're gonna counter that with though, like creating new teams. Though, like that's it. Like within the next 7 years, we're probably gonna see 2 new teams out.
Hope they're ready for less money.
Yeah. What's that? The Vegas and Seattle.
Yeah. Gonna ruin stats. It's gonna ruin salary. It's not gonna ruin salary. It's gonna take a little small dot.
Well, it's gonna ruin players. Players are gonna get minutes, bro.
Bro, just don't touch the game, bro.
Yeah, just don't touch the minutes, bro.
Players don't want to touch the game.
Like, bro, rotation players aren't gonna touch a team now. You know what I'm saying? That's like
you get less stats. There's no everything in history changes because of that shit. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you because that definitely does affect history because now everybody's stats gonna drop.
Nobody's gonna break LeBron's record at that pace if it's 10-minute quarters.
Also, what do you guys think about?
They wouldn't get it with 15-minute quarters. Go ahead.
No, this has been posed before, but like when someone makes a pass and then it leads to a foul, and then the person makes the 2 free throws. Do you think that should count as an assist?
No.
Nah. As much as I would like it to, no.
It's too far gone, bro.
No,
we can't change
this
that.
number's gonna start going crazy.
You can't change the sport too big, make a change like that sport right now.
You make changes like that, then you gotta go back with the older niggas.
Oh no,
yeah, you gotta go back and add.
Start hearing about how Jokic averaging 30, 30, and 10, bro. I'm cool.
Play-by-play was introduced in '96, so anything before '96 they wouldn't have. But you could still correct everything before that.
What do you mean play-by-play?
Like basically the box score, possession by possession. Yo, I passed it to fucking Shaq. Shaq makes both free throws, and I give it a assist.
Okay.
It shows.
Oh, you're saying it would track back. It would track
exactly.
Back. Oh, okay. I get
It's
you.
gonna make that betting shit so complicated. That a factor in free throws now.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Like, yeah, if you made a parlay and you're off by 2 assists, are they gonna start saving you money from 4 months ago? Probably not. No.
Bro, what?
Bro, what?
Mazak, come on, Mazak, come on, bro. Mazak, come on, bro. Come on, bro. All right, what's next, bro? So we can hurry to get to these games now. I think we're ready to be done. Hold on.
Wait, someone said I only get about 5 minutes playing. Scroll up quickly.
Somebody said that?
Yeah, wait, I only get about 5 minutes now. We need
14.
Hey, bro.
See?
I was just about to say that. A 40-minute game, somebody probably played 5 minutes, bro.
That might have been Brownie, bro.
Bro, he's who I thought. He's who came to mind for real. You know.
I was thinking JHS actually came to mind first. I don't even know if he's still in the league for real.
Yeah. I think it will allow for us to
see
play
that
better brand of
last
basketball.
line.
I think it's stupid as fuck.
Anyone who doesn't start the game, he needs to fix the All-Star game.
Or log in, like, let's trust my body.
He basically said, "Bro, worry about the wrong things."
Like, bro, I don't want them to change the games. I don't want them to change the quarters. I don't want to change none of that shit, bro. That just ruins history, bro.
It does.
With the league allowing more physicality.
Then what about
I'm cool with less
NFL?
games.
Since they introduced the extra game, hasn't that kind of changed history a little bit?
For sure.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
For sure.
Always bring it up.
Saquon, bro, I almost broke the rushing record if he would have played 17 games. I respect the fact that he didn't do it. He said, because, you know, the current record is up with 16 games.
Okay.
Nah, he wanted to go for it though. Like his family wanted him to go for it. And all
I
that.
know,
He
bro.
wanted to
You
go
know,
for
bro.
it,
You know,
But then obviously people would always say, "Oh, but you did it in
because
the
it was
Man, I don't give a damn. That record wouldn't have been broken no time soon, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I would have went for that.
When was the 17th game introduced?
Like, if I had to guess on top of my head, like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that.
What are you talking about?
The 17 game, it was like 4 years ago.
4 years ago already.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
years ago, I think.
Yeah.
I think this season will be its what, 4th or 5th iteration of it. What would it be?
Might be 5th.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was definitely within the last 4 or 5 years though.
It was like pandemic time, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. With the league allowing more physicality on defense in the last 2 seasons, is there enough balance in today's game, or is it still too slanted towards offense?
They're gonna say it's too slanted still.
What do you say with the league?
I don't know. Players like
that's a stupid question because there is no physicality in the fucking league. All these fucking dummies do is fucking.
That's not true. If you watch yesterday's
Let's say that's
game,
going to be 55-45 one way or the other. I think it'll be kind of close.
If you watch that monstrosity that we watched yesterday,
no, that was
Honestly,
one, bro. I can't wait to talk about that game.
because it was so bad, bro.
That game was terrible, bro.
I can't wait to talk about that game. Was so
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of, I know we'll get there. I kind of liked it, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Obviously we
I do. I like the physicality.
No, I understood it though because they was both kind of hacking a little bit.
Bro,
Like,
once both teams come out, once both teams come out with the aggressive mentality, bro, like they're like both sides are being aggressive. Refs just have to let it ride at that point. Like, what you gonna do?
To the point where it gets like,
and y'all saw in the first half, there was a stretch, right? They was really calling foul every 10 seconds, bro. We're like, bro,
yeah, that part of
the flow of the game was ruined.
Yeah, that was like, what's going on here, bro? And after that, it was like, okay, I guess y'all realize we can't keep slowing the game down. After they're just gonna let them hoop.
Right,
bro, they had 43 free throws combined. See,
damn,
yeah, still too slanted. Yeah.
So I had the 55
I
right.
the same thing is still too slanted towards offense.
How many votes do you think?
That's about what I.
They lined up to vote for this one.
Bro, that's hella.
Yeah, 55 to 40. 55 to 45.
It's definitely too slanted. It's definitely slanted to the offense for sure, though. I mean, you got to think about it, bro. They said they were going to take away that pump fake, jumping into somebody foul thing,
and
they did not take that away. They still call them now. I don't know, bro. Like,
they still call those reps. They say that's
those
reps.
That's
what they said. That's what they said they was gonna take away the little rip. The little
that too. Not even that too.
Yeah, the KD rip through, bro.
Yeah,
but so that thing is that essentially because when your hand is there, is that what they class as like hand checking, or is just that you're because obviously your hand is there and then you're ripping through because your hand shouldn't be there.
It's not labeled a hand checking. Offensive players can do it. It's a smart thing to get the foul call, but it's also like, what can the defenders do at that point then? Because hand checking is when you like technically like checking them with your touching them with your hand, basically. Just have your hand out like this and you're not touching them. That's not really like I don't really think.
Yeah, and I think and they were saying like right they don't like. Because that's not a natural shooting motion. Like you're doing that specifically to get the foul. Like when you do that little rip through, that's not a natural basketball motion. Like you get what I'm saying? Like they wanted to take away the fouls that aren't natural basketball motions. You're just doing this specifically for fouls.
Yeah, read what 1110 said. Like that's what they didn't make it a free throw.
Who is that?
But they still call it though.
But they did that like 2016 or that was a long time ago when they stopped doing those continuations.
He taught some don't leave your feet, dork. AJ is lame, dude.
That is facts. Niggas be dumbass.
Bro, if you, bro, NBA, with all due respect, NBA players should not be able to pump fake or look like they're about to shoot and somebody jump and they're going to land not in their area and you be able to jump into the defender. That is not a basketball regular jump shot.
I'm
I don't care about what Dwayne Wade used to do and all the things. I don't care about
Luka does it now. Like, what are you talking about?
Everybody do it damn near.
You can't talk.
Luka does it now.
Like, everybody damn near do it.
Yeah.
I know Luka do it. I'm not a fan of it. I would not call foul.
I don't like that either.
Don't
call foul.
Why don't you put the onus back on the defender to be more disciplined?
Yeah, they're rewarding
Wade won a championship doing that.
Y'all think it's that simple for a defender to just be more disciplined?
Yes.
Y'all know how hard it is to be checking these talented offensive players and you have to be disciplined?
Nigga, you know how much money you make to figure that shit out? Nigga, figure that shit out. You play basketball for a fucking living, nigga.
Offense will always outweigh defense, OG. The better offensive player will always beat the better defensive player, OG.
You live with me, at least, bro. Because at the end of the day, when you don't
I hate changing rules just because, well, you know, and that's all the hard rule. Even that rip through shit, niggas, don't put your hand out there like that. Get your hand back, nigga. Get your hand back.
OG, come on, dog.
That's defense. That's defense. You basically tell a nigga to play defense with their hand on the side like this.
So I'm gonna bail the defender out. I ain't with all that.
Put your hand back. Play defense now. What's up?
Don't play defense with your hands. Play defense with your feet. Move your fucking feet.
I pump fake. I'm supposed to let you jump, land, and recover.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No, bruh. All I'm saying is, if I'm not in your space and I jump, and I'm not in your space, then I'm not in the fault. I'm not in the wrong. You cannot have me land and then you jump into me and then it's a foul. Like I'm just not with that part. I'm generally not with that part.
Okay, the jumping into me shit.
That's all I'm talking about.
But how often do you, bro?
I do know that's not a regular jump shot. I do know that.
I don't care as long as it's your natural shooting motion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's a regular jump shot, your natural shooting motion, cool.
But even if I step into your space,
nigga, like, come on, bro.
But I think it's a way you can step into you can kind of anticipate where the defender is going to land and still take your natural shooting motion and get the foul. I'm cool with that kind of grifting. Like it's the natural shooting motion.
Part of the game.
That's true.
I'm fine with that. The game, bro. I'm manipulating the defense. I'm a professional basketball player. From an offensive standpoint, it's my job to go away every summer and figure out how niggas defend, and then I come with a counter.
And that's exactly why.
You niggas can't figure it out.
And that's exactly why. If you look at this cash right here, still too slanted towards offense at 55%. OG, literally, defenders can't do nothing in the NBA. With all due respect, besides like you just said, move their feet.
I know it's harder, but you can figure it out. I'm the nigga that say don't take away the tush push just because niggas can't figure it out. Nigga, figure it out, nigga. That's what you do. You get paid to do that. You got 53 niggas and all these coaches, nigga.
Push,
figure shit out, nigga.
Okay, OG, if you had to figure out the tush push, what you doing? What you telling your team, OG?
I don't get paid to figure out a tush push, nigga.
You can't figure shit out about it, nigga. Ain't nothing to figure out. You can't do nothing about the tush push.
My job, I figure it out.
No, hold on. No team does it like them niggas, so y'all niggas got to figure it out. It's that simple, bro. It's that simple. Y'all got to figure out a way to stop it because no other team does it like us. Anyway,
I just hate how they get Harden. They start making rules specifically for Harden because that nigga figured out defenses and came back with a counter to what niggas was doing. And no, you can't do it. Why, nigga? Why?
Bro, Harden was flopping and hooking people arms.
No, that was legal. Listen. Bro, it was
hooking people arms not legal.
Bro, whether it's legal is not the question here, bro. We know it's legal.
They had to create rules to make it illegal. Think about that for a second.
Yeah, we know because it's lame. That's the point, bro.
Because it's lame.
He mastered the game.
So me taking advantage of the rules is lame.
Y'all niggas don't read the books. That's the problem.
Yeah, go do your homework, bro.
And look what got 55%, Tween and Shaggy. That's why it got 55%, bro.
Man, fuck them.
Hold up. You mad at me because I mastered the game?
Exactly.
They're not stars, bro.
Do your homework as a defender. See what you can do legally and get away with.
Hold on.
I do this. It's all legal.
Yo,
stop it. Okay, well, we got to stop him from doing it because we can't none of us.
Why don't those defenders read? Why don't
Excuse my
those
language.
defenders read the NBA book and see what they could do legally without getting away with? Like Lou Dort.
Bro,
This
this got
hold
nothing to
on,
do. This
hold
got
on, hold
nothing
on.
to do with reading a
You know,
book.
nothing even
if
matters.
This
you
got
watch,
nothing to
hold
do
on,
with
can I
reading a
talk?
book, gang.
And
Go
that's
Can
why
I
ahead.
they
talk?
voted for
Like,
it.
look,
Go
hold
ahead.
up. Like Lou Dort and Dylan Brooks, when the shot goes up, they will smack a nigga's arm. That's a legal play in the NBA book. You know that, right?
No,
There's
What?
10.
What?
smacking a nigga's arm is
Smack
not.
a nigga
Bro,
arm
you
No,
on the shot. I
talking?
after
didn't
the
know that.
follow through, the ball is in the air, you're allowed tapping the arm.
So
What?
basically, like what?
No, I
what
never. I
No,
never.
but
I,
they
I,
voted
I
for
don't
it.
know
They
If
about
you
voted
that.
really
for it.
watch,
I don't know about
Wait,
that.
wait,
He's
wait.
talking
if you
about.
really
I
hold
think
up,
he's talking
if you
about. I
really
think he's talking
watch
about the
the
high
movie,
five, basically.
it's not really. It's more like a. It's more than a high five, but yeah,
Oh, you're talking
mean?
about because the ball is part of the hand.
yeah. Like when the ball's in
Well,
the
That's
air, I'm
not what
talking
he
about
said.
the
It's not.
ball's
It's
out.
not his.
The
It's
ball
not
is
your
already
arm.
in
Then
the
that's
air.
not what he
He's
means.
What
talking
you,
about.
so what
Wait,
is he
wait, wait,
talking about?
I
guys,
wouldn't give a
guys,
fuck if a nigga hit my arm if I got the shot off. You hit it
wait,
after.
wait,
I
wait,
mean,
Yes, that's what I'm
guys.
talking about.
They
Yesterday,
will
the
call that
shot
a foul,
gone.
though.
They will
wait,
not.
no, they
No,
don't. They don't.
they don't
Yesterday,
call. That's if you
He's
don't
saying
watch
the
the
shot
game. That
gone.
let me
you don't watch the
finish so I can give you an example so everyone can understand. Yesterday, when Austin Reeves went up for that reverse layup, the
You
ball
thinking
had
about
gone
the
up.
same one I'm talking about, Randall?
Yeah, and Randall had hit him after the ball had went up, and they called a foul. They went and
Yep.
challenged it, and they said it wasn't a foul.
Exactly.
After the ball was released.
Yeah,
Yeah, he hit him after the ball was
That's
released.
that's the D'Angelo Russell play from the playoffs last year. Remember? I don't know if y'all remember that, but that's when he got fouled. The
I
foul
blocked
came.
it all out, bro.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
came after the play, and then they called like an off. I mean, but that's not the same thing though, Tween. Like like if you hit a player on the arm, it's a foul. Like
Yeah.
9 times
but
out
he's
of 10,
saying
unless they just blatantly missed the
after the
calls.
ball's been released.
Yeah, after the ball's been released, they will like yesterday the foul on Randall, like on when he hit LeBron in the head. That should have been a bucket and a
yeah.
foul.
Yeah.
But they got that one back. They got that one backward. It should have, based on the rule book, it should have been a completed bucket.
Yeah, that was a bad call. That was a bad call.
And then it's a foul, like coming down
Bro,
on the
that's
other end.
that's the
Yeah, that was
same
as
thing.
bad as
That's the
50.
same thing when there's an off-ball screen. The guy comes off the screen and catches it and releases the ball, and then they call a legal screen after the fact. They always count the bucket though. Whatever happens after the shot's in the air, they still count the bucket. I don't know why they didn't count that random bucket yesterday, to be honest. But hey, I don't know. OG Swiper, do you agree with that? If I'm defending somebody, I'm defending Jamal Murray, and I just jump. Say I just jump, anticipate he's about to shoot the ball. But if I land, I'm landing straight back down.
No, if you land straight up and down, it should not be. It should be an offensive foul, straight up and down. If a player like the Asar Thompson thing, when he jumped, if you jump behind the line of scrimmage, you jump behind the 3-point line and you land behind the 3-point line, that is an offensive foul. The NBA last season, not this season, before last season, changed the rule and said that would be an offensive foul, but then they didn't like how players were responding to it. Coaches started complaining about it, and then they stopped calling it. The same thing with the flopping stuff. It should be an offensive foul. You should not be allowed as an offensive player to jump behind the 3-point line. Another player jumps behind their side of the 3-point line, and then they're in the air, and then you get to engage contact with them. The whole point of it is the protection of the rule for offensive players was landing zone. You are not allowed to Zaza cheap shot people. You cannot jump from point A in front of the line to point B behind the line. That is a foul, and that is a flagrant foul. But in this instance, if you jump on your side of the line and the other player jumps on their side of the line, or the other one is the run by. Like when players fly by to your side, it's also an offensive foul if the player moves their body into the defender. That's
like jumping by them. Yeah,
all of that's supposed to be offensive foul. Every one of those.
Yes,
I don't have an issue with none of that.
Nigga, that's what I just said. But you just said they gotta be more disciplined.
No, he said straight up and down. I'm talking about the times. Okay, so maybe I missed. Maybe I didn't hear that.
No, listen, OG. If I'm a defender and I'm jumping towards the offensive player like that, and they give me an I'm jumping towards, foul for sure, foul. Yeah. But if I'm just going up and down and they jumping into me, like I can't get with that.
Okay, so here's my question to you and Swiper. What about, because y'all are saying that every nigga that shoots a jump shot shoots straight up and comes straight down. What about the niggas that go forward when they jump shots?
How many niggas do that?
There's a lot of niggas that do it.
Off the top, Norman Powell. I don't know how many, but I know just one off the top. Norman Powell.
Wait, you tell me there's niggas that shoot jump shots
and I know more niggas do that too. Like everybody don't come straight up and down. A lot of niggas
guys,
jump.
like they're two motion. They're two motion shooters. A lot of guys is two motion shooters, especially on that midi. Like a guy like Booker this year, they've been officiating his quote unquote leg kick where his leg is still in the air. They'll say, "Oh, his leg went up. It's an offensive foul," but that's his natural leg drift. If you ever shot the basketball and you're shooting a two motion shot, your body's gonna naturally drift.
Bro, I remember when they called a foul on Shea for a fadeaway, nigga.
Yeah,
His
same
leg kicked
thing.
out for a
The leg,
fadeaway. They
Reeves
called it.
hit his leg and it was a leg drift. But nigga, that's
Bro,
a
Shea
normal
be
play.
kicking his leg out when he shoot them
Yeah,
fades
Shea be
sometimes,
kicking the
bro.
leg
But
out though, bro.
no,
Yeah,
but
yeah, but
it's
they
a
called an
natural
offensive
leg
foul on
drift.
him.
If you
Yeah,
shoot the
that's an
ball,
offensive
I get
foul. Why are
that
you
though,
kicking
bro.
your
But
leg
listen
out?
though, you play
But when I
ball,
think
bro.
about it,
it's
you
a
Nigga,
got to
that
think
no
is
about it
call. It
though.
shouldn't
Like
natural
even be anything.
motion.
you
Like,
can, but when I'm sitting there
Bruh.
thinking about it, you can't account for the niggas that go forward on their shots because if you do that, nigga, I got to take two whole steps back. Like I can't be nowhere near, and I almost can't defend a jump shot. So I can see why they probably wouldn't do it when I think about it like that. Because those are probably, to your point, Ev, those are probably the exception niggas, the ones that go forward. And so I
Yeah.
don't think they want to take those into account. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
All right, let's see what's next before we get to the games. Probably about to be done with this. Are the NBA's gambling partnerships good or bad for the league? That shit bad. Like my answer is just straight up bad, bro. Yeah, it's just bad. Nigga said good. Let me see why
But
somebody even
look
said.
at the difference, the
I
disparity.
want to see. Yeah, that's why I want to see why does somebody say good. Let me read this. Hold on. Let me see what the hell is good about this.
Maybe more eyes, casuals tuning in
More
because
money, larger
yeah,
contacts, larger TV contracts.
That's the
yeah,
players, right?
Yeah, this the
Yeah.
players.
Niggas getting paid from this shit. That's why.
of course.
yeah. That's why.
Second and third cousins placing bets, bro. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get 10 assists tonight.
Telling you, bro. This the
Bro,
the
these
NBA
players they gotta know, bro. They have to know.
Yeah,
What's
the,
going
Bro,
on.
they
the
definitely.
NBA is the most dangerous sport to bet on now, bro. Promise you it
Yeah.
is, bro.
They have to
So,
know.
but
Bro, they
explain
know,
it.
bro. They know.
So if the NBA partner with them or not, niggas can still be like, even if the NBA don't partner with them, niggas can still make the same bets and have their, have families, you know what I mean, can still do the same shit y'all was just talking about. Is that not
People, I
true?
mean, yeah, of course. Like, I mean, not saying SGA would do this, but like I'm saying SGA, he could very well, like, if his line is 31 every game, I could every game bet 100, bet 100K. I'm getting 31 every single game, and so I could stay in the game in the fourth quarter, get 31. Like, yeah, for sure. There are definitely players that are involved in that.
Or the interesting one will be, you know what, tonight bet the under,
100%.
bro. Bet the under, bro.
Bruh, I'm about to say that. You know what it is, bro. They're gonna say, okay, all of America's betting on SGA 30 today. Hey, they put that call in, boop, bop, boop. Brr. Hey, yo, SGA. Yeah, all America betting on you today, bro. Hey, listen, when you get 28, you got a cramp in your leg. Just go chill. We're gonna send you $2 million. Boom.
Listen, I don't doubt that for a second. The boxing industry did that for years, and I still think they even do that in some aspects.
Oh yeah, we saw somebody get What that was like 4 years ago. I remember there was a prize fight that happened, and then everybody.
You say that now?
Bro, boxing's been rigged for years.
Yeah,
for
that shit been
years,
going on for
like
the
hundreds
biggest
of
one.
years.
Yeah. But I see
That's
what
one
y'all saying.
sport you can't not rig, bro. Like,
Yeah,
they're going to.
The judges are all paid off.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially if you in somebody else's country.
Especially
Exactly.
if you about to say,
Hell
nah,
yeah,
especially
nigga.
if you're in the Middle Eastern countries. Oh my.
You in Abu Dhabi, nigga? It's over, nigga.
yeah.
For real.
They don't want you
If
to
you don't
win.
go
They
in there,
don't care
if you
what
don't
you
go in that
did in that
motherfucker get a
ring.
knockout, you cook.
Yeah, for real. When they can't take it away from you,
Hey, Shag. Hey, just imagine that Ali Foreman fight. You already know.
Man,
They were in the motherland too. I know they tried hard. But once that man was rope-a-doping that dude, bro, and he put him down on the mat, bro, it was, man, young people lost their money. They probably lost millions of dollars in that fight.
Man, I remember that. I remember the GGG, the Triple G and fucking Canelo fight.
Yeah,
What's
the
her name?
Canelo,
Adelaide.
Yep.
Bruh. She had one of the wildest scorecards I think I ever seen in boxing in my life. I think she got suspended or some shit for that
Wait,
shit too.
Canelo won that, didn't he?
I think the first one was a draw.
First one
Canelo
was a draw.
versus Triple G.
that's
Yeah,
right.
that's why there was a controversy.
Yeah,
I think
that's
the first
right.
one
I
was a draw.
remember that.
Canelo won the next two, I think.
But in that first one, the reason it was a controversy was because Triple G looked like he had won, right?
Yeah. Everybody thought Triple G won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a dog back in the day, bro.
Nah, Bethany, I ain't cursed today.
Why you lying?
And it wasn't just that she had a close win for
Look at
Canelo.
OG.
She had it
Look at
like
OG.
she had that shit
Fuck
like
that
117, 111 or some shit in the
No
other
way.
direction. Yeah, she was wilding. She was wilding.
Canelo subsequent positive test for a banned substance before the rematch. Yeah, he got caught with something after the rematch. Canelo's cold too, bro. He 34. Yeah, he's 34 now, bro.
We're gonna see how Cody is in September.
He about to whoop
Yeah,
shit
all
out
right.
this next dude.
Yeah,
too.
all right.
He about
Just
to
like how
whoop
he,
shit out
just
of
like how he
Crawford.
whooped the hell out of
Yeah.
Errol Spence, nigga. Yeah, don't forget that.
Who did?
Why you got to bring up Errol, dog?
Bro,
Don't
he
forget
over there
that.
talking about Bud.
forget
Like,
that.
Bud about to
Why
get
you
shit
shooting
out.
him, dog?
forget
You know that
that.
shit still
Don't
hurt,
forget
nigga.
that.
Bro, to this
I
day,
bet.
I'm disappointed in Arrow, nigga. Oh my god, that
He
shit.
beat
Hey,
the hell out
Canelo
of
is
Errol.
62
He
and
caught
2, dog.
Earl Spence until he got ejected 10 feet in the air after a car accident, bro. Please don't let that
Dude,
happen.
Oh my
two car
God.
accidents.
Bro,
that was
a
way
chill
off,
out,
out,
bro.
bro.
By the way,
It was
he
two
had
car
he had
accidents.
multiple fights, I think, before they Crawford fight after the accident, bro. Like, what are we doing?
He had like
He
two
had
fights before that.
one.
Shut up.
That's
He had
still
one.
He
multiple.
wasn't all the way back.
He had
Bro,
one.
he had
I mean,
one fight. Bro, he had one fight, then he had a
That
13
accident was
playoff.
like 2020, right?
He
2021.
had two different accidents, bro. Shut up.
That one when that motherfucker flipped over a few times.
When was the
like,
last accident? When was the last
bro,
accident?
like,
Man, he beat the hell out of him. I'm not playing y'all accident game. He beat the hell out of him, bro. I'm not playing
bro,
this
he
game.
Wait,
won the
but who?
fight.
Because
But
before the
Eddie,
fight,
bro.
y'all
Hey,
was
hats
saying
off.
shark this, shark that, in the deep end, in the water, and all that.
Yeah, right, bro.
I'm not doing all that, bro. Like,
Shout out
I
to
can't
Bud, bro.
wait
He
bro,
till
won
hey,
the
bro, he
fucking
beat
show.
GGG twice already. He faced him 3 times and beat him twice, 22
twice.
and in 2018. Who you talking about him fighting? Ev?
He fighting
Canelo,
Bud.
Canelo and Crawford.
Man, bro, he about to walk
He
Crawford,
about
bro.
to
I'm not
whoop
gonna lie to you,
Crawford.
bro.
I
Bro,
hope
he
you
about to
willing to
be
bet
He
that
about to
too,
shit
Ed.
out of Crawford, bro.
I
We
hope
all
you
know
willing to bet
it.
that
We
too.
all know it.
Ev
The
the
only
only
nigga that
nigga.
got
that,
confidence
bro.
in him, bro.
Wait, Ev,
No,
do
Ev do
you
not got
actually,
confidence in him, bro. He's capping.
do you actually think real quick, do you actually think there's a better fighter in the world in his division?
Then Terrence Crawford? Oh, his
No,
division.
than Canelo.
No.
At 68, no.
No, yeah, no.
And he trying to jump up to 116. He finna get beat down.
What I don't like about Canelo is why he not trying to fight Benavidez. That's my
What you
issue.
mean?
Why
He don't want to fight Benavidez, bro.
And Crawford didn't have to fight Boots.
He
That's
don't
my
have
point
to.
to you. Crawford
Yes,
didn't
he
have to
does.
fight Boots. No, he did not.
Crawford don't gotta fight Boots though.
For what? I said
Terrence
it to
Crawford?
Shaggy. He don't care to fight Boots. He wants to see Canelo. He
Terrence
want the
Crawford?
money. He want the
Who was Terrence
money. He want
Crawford,
that
bro?
big
Terrence
payday.
Crawford,
Nigga, what do you mean who he is?
Terrence
Somebody beat
Crawford,
the
nobody compared
somebody
to
beat the
Canelo.
crap out of Errol Spence, gang.
Terrence
That
Crawford
ran 47.
nobody
What are you
compared
talking
to
about?
Canelo,
I
bro.
can't wait.
Don't
Like,
ever
what
do
are
that
you-
again, bro.
He ran 47.
What?
I can't wait.
He ran 47. What?
Like, come on now. We'll see.
How he run the division? Earl went and got 3 belts in. What are you talking about?
And what happened after that?
Earl went and got 3 belts.
And what happened after
What you
that?
talking about, nigga? Stop playing.
And what happened after that?
Earl went and won them belts, nigga.
And what happened after that?
Your man got a Devin Haney undisputed.
Like, come on, gang.
Like,
Like,
one fight for the undisputed.
Like, come on,
Devin Haney
gang. Like, come on. How you undisputed and you like? They don't make no
I
sense.
hear that shit, bro. He ain't
Like,
going
what?
no undisputed run. He ain't going no undisputed run like Charlo. He ain't do it like Charlo. Come on, man. He ain't go collect 3-4 belts.
He didn't have to go. All I was saying was he don't have to go backward. To him, that's going backwards. He up in his age now. Boots is your young nigga up and coming. It's the same scenario for Canelo not wanting to fight Benavidez. It's literally the same exact thing. So it makes sense. Canelo and Crawford, go ahead and fight. Why not? What's the difference?
Canelo
What's the
resume is
difference?
crazy. Canelo resume is crazy. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's the only.
Yeah, because
I think
Canelo resume is crazy.
Canelo
Yeah,
is
way
ducking
more
Benavidez.
fights. What's
Let me
Canelo record? Yeah, way more
Canelo
fights.
Bro, he's
did fight all the
62 and
bad
2.
Canelo got like
Canelo
30
is
plus more
cemented,
fights.
bro.
Yeah, he's
Canelo's
60.
cemented,
No,
bro. Like,
Crawford
he don't got nothing to
got 40.
prove, to be
What's
fair.
his record, Shaggy? 40 and
41,
0?
42 and 0, shit like that.
Yeah, 41 and 0, I think, bro. But
Canelo's
the
in a
thing is,
60
bro,
plus, right?
62 and 2. He's 62,
Like,
2 and
come
2.
on, bro. Like, he 20 plus more fights.
Yeah, but
So
he's
what?
but he's
That nigga
boxed
was fighting
everybody.
Crawford 3 years older.
But Ev,
Crawford
who
3 years
hasn't
older
he
than
boxed
Canelo.
though leading up to this point though? He's literally fought everybody.
Man, I'm not doing the resume
Everybody
game
ain't
because
done
niggas
nobody.
Yeah,
bring up the
Canelo ain't worked for
resumes with
nobody,
Crawford
But Crawford and Canelo
and
resume
Tank
is
and all that.
literally
Like, I
on two
don't care about the
different sides of the
resumes,
spectrum.
man.
Bro, he about
Matter.
you want him to fight old boy, but Crawford is like that's the best bet and the best name and the biggest purse.
Nah.
Crawford about to do numbers.
Yeah, I know. That's my point. That's why I felt like
better fight.
that's why I felt like Crawford should go fight Canelo. Now Benavidez will be up to 2, like Goods was about to say. But why is he not fighting Benavidez? Can nobody tell me that?
He doesn't
Nobody.
have
I just
to.
told you.
He doesn't have at this stage
He
in his
doesn't
career.
have
He doesn't
to.
have
What are you
to.
talking
That's the answer, bro. He doesn't have to.
So Crawford got to fight Boots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Crawford and but Crawford and Canelo are not in the same same stage though. That's not like
Bro,
not the same.
What you mean?
Canelo
What you
never
mean?
ran
What you
from
mean, Lo?
anybody, bro. He doesn't have to prove anything.
Canelo is cemented, bro. Canelo Canelo right now, he's just collecting funds, beating up on guys that people like. Crawford ain't right there yet, bro. He ain't did enough to be right there, bro. He ain't did enough to have that
This
kind
nigga,
of
look at this
to have
nigga.
that
And he gonna
like
put
that.
the nigga in his place too in September.
How long? Benavidez was always 68, right?
60, 68, yeah.
So you got a nigga that's like, what's his record? 30, 20. What's his record? He never lost. 30-0, 29-0, something like that. What's his record?
Well, you can't name 3 niggas on his resume.
Benavidez record.
You can't name 3 niggas before.
He just be beating the shot at niggas.
What's his record, Swiper? It's like 30-0. What's his record?
He got he's 30-0. Yep.
30-0, and I think he got 24 Ks, right? As I'm looking at it right here. And this is a nigga that's in your range, always in your class, a champion as well. Why not fight him? Why not?
Because I'm Canelo Alvarez. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he beat. I'm trying to see who he beat in here. That's worth
That's
bringing up.
That's the fight. Everybody, that's the listen. Whose
resume you looking at right now?
That's the fight that
Benavidez. He hasn't fought anybody.
Huh?
I'm looking. So he got Plant.
He got Caleb Plant, Morrell, and Boo Boo. That's if anything. If that's
and Morrell don't even count.
He just beat the shot of Morrell, but like
Morrell don't count.
How Morrell don't count?
Why David Morrell don't count?
Bro, man,
he got 12
fights.
fights.
Morrell was still a fucking prospect. What do you? He don't count yet.
He got 12 fights, Ev. 12.
But Morrell just put that fight because he ain't no duck, nigga. Like what?
Oh my god, bro. But all I'm saying is.
Canelo was a made man after the Mayweather fight, though, bro.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is this. You know the whole world is waiting on you versus Benavidez for the past 2-3 years. Everybody wanted to see Spence and Crawford, and for the last 5-6 years, it finally happened. Why can't we get this next big fight in this class right here with Benavidez and Canelo? Instead, you want to play money games, and I got to get paid this, I got to get paid that. Oh, I don't deserve to fight. He don't deserve to fight me. Why say all that? Like, why say all that? It don't make no sense.
But that's the thing.
I think he just don't want to fight Benny.
He don't want to fight him, gang. Like,
bro, obviously, bro. But that Canelo could do that though. That's what we're saying.
So what do y'all tell me why he don't want to fight him?
But why did Mayweather want to fight Manny Pacquiao? Why did he wait as long as he did?
What?
He made it happen. Floyd made it happen.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Floyd tried to fight at me. Manny duck. We're not doing that.
Manny would have never beat him. I'm sorry.
No. I agree, but I'm saying he let that purse get as big as possible. Like they got into the biggest purse ever for any boxing fight ever. But I mean, if they decide to fight, it might get up to that point. But I'm saying he ain't got enough on his resume for me.
He's not gonna fight him. He's not gonna fight him, bro.
Benavidez will beat him, bro. That's why he's not.
No, he would not.
Okay, thank you. Good. Okay, so somebody said it. Okay,
yes,
so
Canelo
think he'll beat him. Okay, so low 2. Okay.
Y'all niggas say anything, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all on that side.
Shout out to Canelo though, legendary career, real shit. But
career, 34 years old, bro. What you mean career? Like
he will beat the fuck out of Benavidez.
Name 5 Benavidez fights, goods.
Bro, what?
You can't do it. Nigga just be chalking. Canelo will walk that man. Like, stop playing, bro.
We'll fight him.
Wait.
You feel me, Bian?
Fight him.
Hey, last 20 years, Ev. Last 20 years.
Why your man duck boots?
Who are the four best fighters the last 20 years?
Who you talking
Mayweather
about?
and who?
That's more of a question for Shaggy and Bian. Yeah, low.
Yeah, like just
last 20, Mayweather, Canelo, Sugar, Fury,
Tyson.
Yeah, Fury up there.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyson Fury probably number 2.
You ain't putting Better BF up there. What's the name? Shaggy?
Better BF? No, he didn't really fight nobody.
Why? But Shaggy, why Tyson not 2 though?
Who, Fury?
Yeah, you think it's just too short?
Hell no. He ain't over Canelo. Hell no.
I don't know. Mike Tyson? Fury didn't put the
Tyson Fury.
But he put the death like all them talks though, like 3 times. Like that for me, that was a big run. Like the fact that you had somebody that was in your class that was considered
Wilder. Come on, being Wilder.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, bro.
Bro, Wilder was considered. He
was considered the man about town, though, bro.
He's not but the Jazz beating Deontay Wilder, bro. Chill.
But he was the best. He was considered the other best. There was only 2.
No, he wasn't. Bro, that nigga is just power and that shit, bro.
No, you're not telling me Anthony. Don't tell me Anthony. Please don't tell me Anthony.
Anthony Johnson is way better than Deontay Wilder.
That's not even a question.
And he's
what?
Much more
no. If they ever made that fight happen, no. Why you guys listen?
think about it this way. Tyson Fury came back after being drug fueled. He was taking cocaine, sniffing everything in sight.
Yeah.
Sniffing everything in sight. Came back, trained, and drew the first fight, and then beat the guy the second and third times. Like, what are we talking about here?
To be fair,
you think Anthony Joshua
wait. And then to add further context, you let old man King Kong beat you, bro.
Yeah, Wilder is ass, bro.
Like,
do you think Anthony Joshua would beat him?
But Wilder career is over.
Joshua would have boxed circles around that man, bro.
No, he wouldn't, because he ain't got no chance.
Joshua would have boxed circles around that man, bro.
No.
If Wilder would have landed on Joshua,
he would not have landed.
He's not letting him land.
Hold up.
Because Wilder is too. He's not disciplined enough. That's the point.
I agree with you on one thing. Wilder, he's slow. He's gonna throw that same little 1-2 John. But when that don't connect, bro, it's
but that's the point. Remember,
hold on. Y'all know we talking about Joshua 5-6 years ago when he can move, right?
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
We're not talking about 35-year-old Anthony Joshua, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Joshua 5-6 years ago?
When they were both in their quote unquote
so can I take Wilder in his prime then too?
You're losing.
Yeah. Listen, let's not even forget. Remember when he fought Ruiz? Yeah, Ruiz gave him the work the first time in the Barclays. Yeah, and then they went to Saudi, and obviously he knew he couldn't get in any kind of what do you call it? He couldn't get in a scrap with him because he knew that the Ruiz is gonna just throw haymakers constantly. So he literally just kept on boxing, give him the 1-2 punch, 1-2 combo, and then he frustrated the hell out of Ruiz. If Ruiz is gonna get frustrated, what the hell is that bozo Wilder gonna do, bro?
Can we start with the fact that he lost to Andy Ruiz?
I mean, bro,
what does that mean?
Like, in his quote unquote prime?
Bro, what does that mean? Niggas losing their prime, bro.
Yeah, and it's the heavyweights, bro. It's the heavyweights.
I get what you're saying for sure. Bro. Wilder realized, and Wilder in his prime,
bro, he was fighting bums, bro.
Who was he fighting, bro? He was fighting us.
Fighting bums, bro. He didn't fight no one. Every fight was in Birmingham, Alabama. No disrespect to Birmingham, Alabama. But a lot of those fights were in Birmingham, bro. A lot of them were. Because you have to understand, I studied this shit because I was saying to myself, we need this fight to happen. Like we always needed the Wilder and the Joshua fight, bro. And it just never.
I was always hoping on that fight.
He went down south fast. Once he fought Fury, he fought before the last five.
But he's old though, bro.
No.
He's 39 years old now.
Yeah, but what he did was he underestimated Fury, bro.
Like 38.
Yeah. He underestimated Fury, bro. He didn't think he gave the thing to Fury like it was a charity thing. Like
he thought he use all his power to beat Fury.
Yeah. But then he don't know that Fury plays the game smart, fam. That's an Irish gypsy right there. Yeah, them man are the kings of trickery. They literally are the kings of trickery, bro. He'll put his whole body on you, make you tired, and then he had to come out with all these conspiracy theories.
Bro, I literally watched it, bro. That was crazy, bro. He literally leaned on that man the whole fight. 200 extra pounds on that man body.
Made that nigga tired as hell, bro.
I swear.
Nah, but that last fight though, what you like? He did knock Fury down twice, bro.
Yeah.
Like literally, it came down to it was 2-2. It came down to the next person that went down, fight was over type vibe. Like, it was
highlight since we on this. The best fight I've seen this era, like maybe not doing heavyweight, whatever, but the Canelo Mayweather fight is probably my favorite. Just complete shutdown, just like complete shutdown. Canelo was 23.
Canelo was undefeated, baby, bro.
I know, but like it was like but it was a shutdown though, bro. Like it wasn't even like a conversation.
Who did Usyk fight like 2 years ago? Who was that again?
He fought Joshua. He fought everyone. He beat everyone.
Yeah, he fought somebody like the last year or two. That was a hell of a fight, bro.
He fought everybody.
He beat Fury twice.
That was the fight. Fury. That was the fight.
Yeah,
that was a good fight.
Too. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
He fought Fury twice, beat him, got him out of there. Fought AJ twice, got him out of there as well.
I like him.
Bro, now he about to fight. Dubois.
Dubois. He's gonna fight Dubois again. And the funny thing is, in the first fight with Dubois had a chance, and Usyk was doing some funny shit with the.
Yeah, he hurt him with a body shot.
Yeah, and he was pretending like he got hit with the low blows.
Yeah,
So that will be interesting. But
Fool was really funny, man.
But eventually he'll get him out of there, bro. Like the fact that a light heavyweight came up and dominated these guys, it's over, bro.
Yeah, Usyk #1 pound for pound now.
Yeah, it's not even close.
For sure.
All right, I'm about to finish out this thing here. I think we're done. Would you be in favor of shorting the regular season if it meant salary would be smaller? They probably would say no.
Yeah, no. I know that for a fact. No,
that's a runaway no. And
whoever said yes is a fool, bro.
And that is,
bro. Listen, Ev, I date it. Yeah, you play 82 games a season. Let's say you as a human being, you play, or as a player, you play 82 games, and then you get to the playoffs, and then you play the maximum seven games. How many times? 28. 20 is that 28 games to get to the final?
Yeah,
bruh. How many games have you played by the end of the year? That's crazy. That's a lot of games.
Preseason too.
Bro, we're talking about what, 115 games?
Well,
potentially.
Yeah.
That's a lot, bro.
Process, you funny as hell, man. If y'all in here, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Facts and Stats. Make sure y'all like this video real quick as well. If you are not a member, make sure you're looking to become a member. I would love for you all to become a member. I did not say that, Bethany. Stop lying. With that being said, we did not discuss the 3 games from last night yet.
There were 3 games last night.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
bro.
Honestly, did you watch that game?
Leave Miles alone.
Yeah, it was 3 games last night, man. We did not discuss the 3 games last night. So I will transition to playback for those 3 games. Thank y'all for coming through to the YouTube side for the first hour and a half. For anybody that do not know, and everybody that came to the stage, thank y'all, by the way, too. It was a great conversation around the anonymous NBA player poll, and obviously just ending out with some boxing stuff right there. That McBuckets dude be saying anything. For anybody that don't know what playback is another platform where I can host a show at. It's similar to YouTube. Having saying hola, ¿cómo estás? It's similar to YouTube. I have my camera on. People will join the stage, and we'll dive right into these 3 games from last night. And we also got 3 games tonight as well. And then that'll pretty much wrap up the show. Thank y'all for support. Playback.tv/facts and stats, y'all. Playback.tv/facts and stats is right there in the chat. It's an app you can download. It's free to sign up and join the room. It does not cost any money. And we're gonna go ahead and get into these 3 games. I will see y'all in playback. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all subscribe to Facts and Stats on YouTube. Make sure y'all like this video. And then more importantly, make sure y'all pull up to the playback room right now. I will see